there, Virgo. This is Miss Joan of Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill. I have the cards laid out for you for this month. The 4 columns for the 4 weeks, where we are, what's blocking us, what our solution is. And I have pre-programmed these cards for the first week of December, being the 4th through the 10th. This month, of course, going from the 4th through the 31st. Let's get into what's going on for the 4th through the 10th. The High Priestess is here, and it's telling me that your intuition will be a big deal this particular week. You will be able to trust your gut. Your gut will be telling you all kinds of interesting information, and I encourage you to listen because it's on point. It knows exactly what's going on, okay? Now, the thing where you're blocked, the area where you're blocked, is that there's the Lover's card saying that you and your partner are not quite on the same page. I want you to sort of pay attention to your partner and see what's driving them right now. What is it that they're into? Is it they're having some fear, health issues, or some other thing going on this particular week? Pay attention to what it is that's got them uncomfortable and fussy. Okay, because they feel a little fussy right now. That's the feeling I'm getting, is that they're getting fussy and blocking you from doing the things you want to do. You can trust your intuition to know that you can and will be able to handle it when you figure out what's going on and what's got them all twisty. But do pay attention and listen, okay? You'll be able to figure it out if you listen. The Star card is here in your solution, and the solution is simply that the hard work is already over. You've already done the hard part. It's just a matter of maybe something else needs to be added on to it to really resolve the situation for your partner, to make your partner more comfortable. Things are getting close to being right on point, but you just need to listen up and figure it out, okay? Cool. Now, the Queen of Wands is here the following week. We're talking about 11th to 17th, right? And that starts out with the Queen of Wands. That means that you have a friend, a girlfriend, a lady of like mind, who is going to be saying hello and being a part of this particular week. So whatever's going on, it looks like you have some girlfriend time, which is nice. Hanging out with people of like mind reassures you that you're not crazy and makes you feel very comfortable within your own skin again. And it just really, it can ground you and really keep you feeling safe and comfortable. And that's a good thing. We want you to feel those things. The 5 of Cups is here in the blocking department, saying that if you dwell on the past relationships and things that went a certain way, instead of taking care of things from the, I'm right here, right now, there's some people right in front of you who are like, hey man, I'm right here. Let's do this. You and us together right now, we can do this. Or you can keep thinking about who did it before with you in the past and how it went and how what's going on today isn't quite the same as before. And when we reminisce, sometimes it's to our detriment. So we need to remember to stay in the here and now, stay in our bodies, right here, doing what we're doing. Because if we don't, we find ourselves acting and feeling like something's wrong when it's not. We're just right here. And of course it's different than it was because we're different than we were. And so is the situation. Even though it seems similar, it's not. So it's different. It's new people, new stuff, and each person has grown and changed from what they were. Even if it was 2 weeks ago, it's different. So appreciate the differences. Understand them as a version of growth, whether it was steps forward or steps back. They become a version of growth, and don't let them hold you back. So there you go. The solution is a gathering of feminine energy. This is the 3 of Cups, so I'm wanting to call that sisters. I have 2 of my own, so 3 ladies is 3 sisters. Yay! But to realize that this is very much about getting into your feminine vibage, getting into your feminine self. And if you're a guy who's watching this, you are not excluded from this. Please don't feel excluded. This has to do with you settling into your feminine energy a little bit. You have a lady friend who you feel very comfortable letting your guard down and not keeping your shell up. You don't have to have a shell all the time to be a guy, okay? And that is what we're talking about here. Down here is that there's a gathering of people that you're comfortable being your whole self with and being vulnerable with, and that is cool as so yeah, do that. It's good. I want all my Virgos to have a good month. I also want all my Virgos to just be their whole real selves instead of armoring up. You don't gotta armor up right now, okay? So just be you, okay? Cool. So now, the next week over, being the 18th or the 24th, the week before Christmas, we have the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands is telling us, hey, check it out. Yeah, this is some serious drive, this need, the want to take your ideas and go on the road. It's like, we have time. It's before the holidays. Let's get out. Let's go. A little wanderlust is happening. But there's an idea that goes with it. It's not just, oh, I want to go. It's, I want to go, but I have an idea. So let's explore that possibility. Let's investigate. Let's become clear and understand what that is, because it's exciting, right? We want you to have this opportunity to appreciate what's going on around you while you're doing your thing. Where you're blocked is the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups says that, yeah, being around other people and gathering with people is going to block you from doing what you want to do. Big surprise. So yeah, it's about you having that wanderlust, that interest in, let's go. Come here, you gotta sit down with all of us. Come on. Like, oh no. And it's because it's joy, right? So family joy is going to block you from doing your own darn thing. So isn't that hilarious and fun a little bit? So a blockage of joy is interesting. So allow for whatever that is. All right. So you've got the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, and there's part of your solution is an emotional feminine energy person in your life who is going to be very involved in her drama, and her drama may pull you away from your joy. It's so interesting to see that you have one plan, your family has another that will block you from your plan, and then you have another friend who's super drama and emotional and could call up and go, oh, can you save me? And you're going to be like, oh, wait, I have family stuff blocked. I can't go anywhere. I'm so sorry. So now you can create your own boundary using the thing that's blocking you as your solution. Isn't that fun, right? So pay attention to how that's working, because that is actually kind of a good thing, right? So in this moment, you're going to let the thing that blocks you be your solution instead of your problem. So fun, right? Okay, so things have switched here this week. Pay attention to that. We'll talk more about it next week. We'll talk more about it in another longer video. There we go. The next week over being the 25th through the 31st, being Christmas Day through New Year's Eve. And we have a very festive time, right? Where we're at this particular week, what we're working on is the 7 of Pentacles, which is you appreciating that you have enough money to take care of yourself and everything else that you're doing. There's a little bit of interest in seeing what you can do with what you have and how much you can take care of yourself, maybe with less. The Hierophant is here blocking you, and it's talking about some part of your faith, the way that you do your faith physically, is not going to be easy for you to do in this situation. Maybe because you're out on the road from last week. Maybe you've gone on an adventure for the holidays and you won't be able to do the normal things you like to do for your spiritual self. And that is going to be a part of you that's feeling maybe a little disconnected from your spiritual self. And when you're feeling disconnected from your spiritual self, it's a little bit hard to relate to folks sometimes. Here we have the Six of Pentacles as your solution, which is saying that we understand you have enough money to take care of yourself, and if you want to help somebody else at this time with a little something, you are in a position to do so. I recommend you not do that without checking in with your partner in crime and other people that to make sure you're not enabling someone. But if you're doing something that's just plain nice and sweet is good and not a bad thing. So consider that possibility, all right? We will get into this more in depth in another video. But I'm going to set these aside for now, Virgo, and we will move on to the in-depth version of the 4th through the 10th right now, all right? I'm going to add some cards pre-programmed before this. All the cards face me. It doesn't change the meaning of the card. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be adding some information to my website where you can book some classes on crystals and your chakras and how to use them on a daily basis, yes, to help us. And then, of course, if you'd like to learn to read the tarot, I can teach you. I know how. So I can teach you. I know how to teach you as well. All right. So let's go ahead and get in depth on the 4th through the 10th. Okay, Virgo? High Priestess is here. We were talking about how your intuition was on point about what's going on. There's an emotionally based person stepping in who is going to be a part of what's going on, and like they're interesting because they're starting to be more around than they were. It's like they were gone for a little bit, and yet now they're starting to say, oh, I need more, please help me. And it's going to be interesting. So pay attention to your gut. If your gut says don't do this, then don't do this. There will also be the gift of finance coming your direction, so if you can find a way to embrace the finance without it costing you too much, that's a good thing. We like that. All right? Good. Now, area where you're blocked. We were talking about your partner in crime, your partner in life, possibly having something going on where you need to sort of stop and listen and see what's going on with them and see what's got them fussy right now. They are fussy. It's interesting. The Fool has shown up to say that jumping into something brand new is probably not going to be a great timing thing. And the foundation of your heart is also at issue. So I want you to pay attention to your partner this week. More so than whatever this is. This person over here is going to be sucking your energy, and I don't want that for you. I want you to embrace your partner, figure out what's going on with them, and see what you can do to facilitate that situation. You're not going to start anything brand new, but you will need to pay attention to your partner, otherwise it will become a much bigger deal, okay? We don't want that to be a big deal. The Star card is over here saying that you've already done the hard work. So you are in a place where you're kind of coasting downhill a bit, and that's a good news. That's good. The momentum is happening. Great. There's more information about how things are going to manifest for you. This is the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is saying that, yeah, there's more information about how to handle your heart and how to take care of the things that you care about the most. Be aware of that. Be aware of that, very much so. And this is the World card, saying that you're more likely to be finishing something up than you are to be starting something. Because we said starting something's a problem, finishing something is okay. So good. You can finish something And we want you to just pay attention to all of these fun little facets that are going on right now. This is exciting business. All right, Virgo, hang in there. We will talk to you some more next week for the 11th to the 17th. All right, talk to you then. Thank you.